Hello guys, let's look into one more shortcuts. Let's focus on LCM and HCF shortcuts today. Before I take a shortcut, let me explain LCM and HCF quickly. LCM and HCF, I'll repeat. LCM is lowest common multiples, right? Lowest common multiples, if I take say 6 and 8, 6 multiples are, then we need to take common multiples followed by lowest common multiples, isn't it? So if I take multiples of 6, we have 6, 12, 18, 24, and so on, isn't it? These are the multiples. Then if I take 8, 8, 16, 24, 32, and so on. So if I take common multiples out of this, then you can see 24 is the first common multiple. Then we'll also get 48 here. We'll get 72 and so on. So we are done with common multiples also. So the last one is the least or lowest common multiples. The least lowest common multiples you can see at the LCM. Multiples of 6, multiples of 8, common multiples of 6 and 8, lowest common multiple of 6 and 8 is LCM. This is what LCM is, isn't it? So if I take HCF, factors, common factors, highest common factors. First, let me take the example. If I take 6 and 8, factors are 6 is divided by 1 by default, divided by 2 also, divided by 3, divided by 6. If I take 8, divided by 1 by default, then 2, 4, 8. We're done with factors. Common factors, 1 is common, there in both 6 and 8. 2 is also there in both 6 and 8. These two are common multiples. The highest common factors, highest common factors, clearly see 2 is highest common factors. So that HCF. If I take these two numbers, guys, 6 into 8, right? 6 and 8 are the numbers. So if I take 6 into 8, guys, it is 48. If I take LCM, that is 24, you can see, and HCF is 2, that is also equals to 48. So that means A into B equals to L into H, where L is LCM, H is HCF. So this is what LCM and HCF is all about, right? So any two numbers, if you multiply of LCM and HCF of those two numbers, they are always equal. Now let's take on shortcuts, how to do it without pen and paper in few seconds. Let's focus on shortcuts. So video is all about shortcuts. Let's focus on shortcuts. If you are not checked out the previous shortcuts of cube root and square root, then you can check it in the banner in the window. Okay, you can check it out. That's square root and cube root. We are focusing on LCM and HCF today. So let's focus on LCM and HCF shortcut. Let me take same example so that it is easy for you to cross check if you're getting right answer or not. Let me take 6 and 8 only first. Okay, so the first step is you need to take difference between two numbers. In this case, 2 is a difference. Next step, 6 you divide by 2, what you get is 3. Or you can divide 8 by 2, what you get is 4. Remember, or, not both. Either you take 6 by 2 or you take 8 by 2. So what is the number here? 3. You need to multiply by 8. 24 is the answer. Here you need to multiply by 6. You can see same answer. LCM is 24. So either you take first number and divide by difference. Whatever the answer you get, you multiply by other number. Or you take 8 and divide by the difference. Whatever the answer you get, multiply with the other number. Either way, answer will remain same, 24. But where you need to be careful is this here, 2 ones are 2 3 times, 3 divided by 1, 1 by default, isn't it? So 2 1, 2 4 times 4 divided by 1 in the denominator by default, isn't it? Even if it is not 1, even denominator is not 1, you need to take only the numerator part and multiply with the other number. So why I'm saying this? The reason is there can be numbers where denominator is not 1. Denominator can be some other numbers also. but we need to take only numerator and multiply with the other numbers. For example, 65 and 75. If I take difference between these two numbers, 10, 65, if I divided by 10, 5 how many times? 2 times. Here how many times? 13 times. The smallest possible fraction. Smallest possible fraction is 13 divided by 2. Remember, we need to take only 13 and multiply with 75. 975 is LCM. Yeah, 975 is LCM. So take only numerator and multiply with the other number. So let me take few more examples. If I take 28 and say 36, difference between these two numbers 8. Next step is 28 divided by 8, smallest fraction, 4 2 times, 4 7 times, 7 divided by 2, take only 7, multiply with 30, 6, 2, 50, 2 is LCM. So LCM of 28 and 36 is 250, 252. Next. Second one is 65 and 75. Third is 28 and 36. Let me take fourth one now. Fourth one say 48 and 50. Difference between these two numbers 2. 48 if I divide by 2, 24, or you can write 24 divided by 1 also if you want. So answer is 24 into 50, 1200 is LCM. Let me take few more examples. Say any number is fine. Say 13 and 17. If you want me to take prime number, say 13 and 17. Where difference between two number 4, 13 divided by 4. 13 divided by 4, you cannot divide it further because 13 is a prime number. So take only 13, that is the smallest fraction here, 13 by 4. Take only 13 numerator, remember, into 17 to 21 is LCM. Say if I take 36, if I take 36 and 40, say 36 and 48, say. Difference is 12. 36, if I divide by 12, it is 3 divided by 1, or I can just write 3 also. 3 into 48, 144 is LCM. All right. The next one. What if there are more than two numbers? What is important is these type of numbers. What if there are more than two numbers? For example, 18, 24, 36. You need to find LCM. You need to find LCM. Say, what you need to do is, out of three numbers, two higher side, two bigger numbers, you need to take it first. In this case, 24 and 36 are the two bigger numbers. Let me take that. Difference between these two numbers is 12. 24, if I divide by 12, guys, it is 2. You need to multiply with what? 36 only, obviously. 72. 72 is divisible by 18. So 72 is the LCM. Or if you want to confirm that once, what you can do is you can take 18 and 72 once. If you take 18 and 72, difference is 54. 18, if I divide by 54, 1 divided by 3. Remember, you need to take only numerator 1. Multiply with other number 72. The answer is 72. So 72 is divisible by 18. Obviously, 72 is the LCM. But we cross-checked it once. When we cross-check, same answer you can see. You can clearly see answer is same. So if I take eighth one say, for a change, 24, 36 and 48 say. Here difference you need to take between two bigger numbers. In this case 36 and 48. Difference is what? 12 letters. 36 divided by 12 equals to what? 3, or you can write 3 divided by 1. So answer is what? 3 into 48, 144. 144 is divided by 24. No need to Cross check it again. 144 is the answer. No need to do it again. Even if you take 24 and 144, you'll get same answer using the same shortcut. You'll get same 144 answer. No need to waste time there. 144 is the answer. If I take, say, 48, 60, 80, difference is 20. 60 divided by 20 is 3. 3 into 80. You can write 3 divided by 1 also if you want. So what you need to take is only 3. Take only 3 and multiply with 80. And answer is obviously 240, right? So you can write like this: 3 divided by 1, then take only 3, multiply with 80. 240 is answer. 240 is divisible by 48. So LCM is 240. 240 is the LCM. So this is how we have to find LCM. Even if there are more than 3 numbers, you need to take 2 higher side, 2 bigger numbers. Then you need to get the answer using shortcut and cross check it is divisible by the number or not. If not, take those numbers again, use the same shortcut again. This is how we have to find LCM. Now it comes to HCF part. If I take same example, it is easy for you to understand. If I take same example, let me take same example to make it easy for you. How to find HCF? Here, question number 1, 6 and 8, difference is 2. 3 is a numerator part which we use for LCM. Denominator is 1. So what is HCF? HCF is, let me take out this, is not required because either way answer is same. What is the difference? 2. All right. What is a denominator? 3 is a numerator which we use for LCM. Denominator is 1. So equals to 2. That is HCF. That is HCF. So it is always difference divided by denominator. Difference divided by denominator. So what is HCF? HCF equals to difference divided by denominator. Difference divided by, what is the difference? 2. What is the denominator? 1. 2 divided by 1, 2 is the answer. So let's take few more numbers. What is the difference here? 10. Denominator 2. 10 divided by 2, 5. So HCF is 5. Very, very simple. Can do it in 2 seconds max. What is the difference in this 48 and 50 question? 48 and 50, question number 4. So let me complete question number 3. Question number 3 is here. 28 and 36. What is the difference? 8 is the difference. What is in the denominator? 2. Let me write it here. 8 is the difference. Divided by 2. 4 is HCF. 4 is HCF. 8 divided by 2. 4 is HCF. If I take here 48 and 50 difference, 2. Denominator 1. 2 divided by 1. 2 is HCF. If I take question number 5. Difference 4. Denominator is also 4. So 4 divided by 4. 1 is HCF. When you take prime numbers, HCF is by default 1. And we are getting same answer, you can see. Here, what is the difference? 12 is the difference. Denominator 1. 12 divided by 1 equals to 12 is HCF. This is how we have to find HCF. Difference divided by denominator. Difference divided by denominator. So if I take it one more time, 2, 3 example one more time, and quickly let me explain it one more time. So both LCM and HCF together now. Both LCM and HCF together. We'll do it once. Okay. Say 22 and 26. Both LCM and HCF, remember. Difference 4. 22 divided by 4. 11 divided by 2. First LCM. LCM is what? Numerator into second number. 286 is LCM. What is HCF? Difference divided by denominator. 2 is HCF. Very, very simple. LCM and HCF. Last one, if I take, say, 22 and 28 this time, say difference 6. 22 divided by 6 equals to 11 divided by 3. LCM 11 into 28, 308. HCF 6 divided by 3, 2 is HCF. Very, very simple. This is how we have to find LCM and HCF. Thank you so much, guys.